Here's an interesting surname. Leichenberg.
In English it means heap of corpses.
How do you know that?
I speak German.
Oh, right.
Hey, Stuffy. Hey, Hans.
Guten Tag.
What's going on?
Hans came over to help me write postcards to voters in swing states to encourage them to get out and vote in November.
Oh, yeah? How's that work?
You write postcards to voters in swing states to encourage them to get out and vote in November.
Ha ha ha. I mean, how do you know who to write to? How do you know what to say?
I registered with a campaign organization and they sent me this big box of postcards, along with a list of addresses of registered voters, instructions for when to mail the postcards, and suggestions for what to write on the postcards.
Jesus! How many postcards did they send you?
I signed up to do 1,000.
1,000?
It sounds like a lot, but they aren't supposed to be mailed until late October, so I've got plenty of time.
I guess. Where are the stamps?
You have to buy the stamps yourself. I ordered some, but they aren't here yet.
You bought stamps for 1,000 postcards? Isn't that a lot of money?
Yes, but I look at it as part of my contribution to the effort to keep democracy alive.
Ja, what if 1,000 humble postcards such as these are all that protects us from 1,000 years of totalitarian darkness?
Well, when you put it that way, it still sounds like a shitload of money for stamps.
You're welcome to help me pay for them if you're that concerned about my personal finances.
Can I help you write some instead?
Of course. Grab a stack of postcards and a list of addresses and join the party.
Which one of these messages are you writing?
The first one. Hi, voter's first name. Thank you for being a voter. Who you vote for is private, but whether you vote is public record. Please vote in the Tuesday, November 5th election. Signed, your first name. Stuffy, in my case.
Hold up, you have to sign your name at the bottom?
Naturally.
It is only polite. To send a potential voter an unsigned dispatch would be an act of reprehensible rudeness.
Right, but if I sign my name, that's basically my autograph. I don't want to just give that away.
Why not?
It's my autograph. People should have to pay money for that.
What I'm about to say I intend with all the love in the world, but why would anyone pay money for your autograph?
I'm a celebrity.
Again, I mean this with all the love in the world, but are you?
Of course, I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer. I'm a professional YouTuber. Tay comments on my videos.
Does he?
Sometimes.
Well, since there are no return addresses on the postcards, there's no way anyone would know the difference. So I suppose, if you insist, you could just sign another name at the bottom.
Ah! A pseudonym. A nom de plume.
Der Schriftstellername.
And also with you. I like that idea. I'll just sign someone else's name.
Works for me. Thank you for helping. It feels good to do your part, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. I think I'm going to sign this one Pete Rose.
You probably shouldn't use a real person's...
And underneath the signature, I'll write, I'm sorry I bet on baseball. Teresa Mendoza in Minden, Nevada is going to find that hilarious.
How many precious postcards will he waste before he tires of this and returns to his comic books and bland heterosexual pornography?
It's all right. I prepared for this. The desk in the corner has a drawer full of whiteout.
But correcting his unskilled scribbling will be so much more work.
For democracy, Hans.
For democracy?
Hey folks, we hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you want to help us to make more videos, you can do so by becoming a patron at patreon.com/Steve Shives, or by clicking the join button to become a channel member, or by making a one-time gift using the thanks button or via PayPal or Venmo, links in the description. But this time around, we also want to encourage you to do something else. Right, Stuffy?
Right. If you are a fellow American and you want to help get out the vote for this year's general election, Writing postcards to potential voters is a great way to do just that. The postcards you saw Steve, Hans, and I writing in this video were from the Progressive Turnout Project's Postcards to Swing States program. You can find out more about their postcard writing campaign by going to turnoutpack.org/postcards.
Right, but this isn't a paid endorsement for Progressive Turnout Project or their Postcards to Swing States initiative. I didn't get any money from them. Did you, Stuffy?
Nope.
Did Hans, do you think?
He has not disclosed that to me.
Well, the point is, no one paid us to make this video. No one asked us to make this video. We just think it's important to get out the vote in this election. And if you want to help do that by writing postcards, the Postcards to Swing States program is one way to do it. But there are other organizations doing the same sort of thing. For example, there's also Postcards to Voters. You can learn more about their postcard writing by going to postcardstovoters.org.
Or you can do a bit of Googling on your own and find the postcard writing program that appeals to you. The important thing is encouraging as many Democrats and progressives as possible to vote in the election on November 5th.
That's right. Now we know what our presidential ticket is going to be, and it's amazing. Kamala Harris for president, Tim Walz for vice president. Everybody across the United States should vote for them. But it's crucial to vote down the ballot as well.
Electing Democrats to the U.S. House of Representatives, the U.S. Senate, and to state and local offices, as well as the White House, is the best way to protect our democracy and to start building toward a stronger, fairer, better future for all of us. So get out and vote on November 5th and encourage others to do the same, because when we vote, we win.
Yeah! But if you're going to do the postcards thing, just remember to budget for stamps.
Very important.
Did you have to ask for 1,000 of those things?
I did it for democracy. Can you put a price on democracy?
I mean, you can.